right, y'all. Y'all know what it is. I'm eating one of my favorite salads. Yes, yes, yes. And a cucumber. Hey, what's up, everybody? I love this lip line. It's right, smooth and smooth. But anyway, y'all, I was just sitting here. I just finished eating lunch, and I'm just sitting here at the table in my breakfast nook. And that salad was so good. But, I just wanted to just talk to y'all. We all go through our little things in our minds, and I am so thankful to God for everything He is done and doing and will do for me. And I'm enjoying the woman I'm becoming. I'm enjoying learning, reflecting, and all that good stuff. And I'm a very strong-minded, strong-willed, quote-unquote, as they say, alpha female, whatever that means, but I'm very grounded. I have a good support system of family around me. Of course, y'all know I'm extremely close with my mother, and there's nothing that I can't discuss with her. But there are some things that I, of course, close myself in with the Lord and talk. And, of course, my number one counselor is God. Isn't that the truth? But honestly, as strong of a woman as I know that I am, putting things in perspective, knowing how to try and make the best choices for my life, and knowing how to decipher and discern through things, what works for me. I've gotten over the people aspect. But don't get me wrong. I mean, we have an element of we want to do things that perhaps are acceptable to people. But as far as like your everyday life and doing things that I know I can live with and making decisions that really impact my life, those things, I'm okay with, right? I don't allow people to put a stronghold on me, to have a hook in my mouth so they can maneuver me where they want to maneuver me, because they want to have a sense of control. Perhaps they don't have that type of control in their life, so they will attach themselves to people that they will just try to control, have a stronghold on you, They know that they have an impact in your decision making. And sometimes that can be good if it's positive. But I'm saying all that to say this: even outside of all of that, and me knowing the trajectory I want to see my latter years of my life, and to the best of my ability, God, my master, help guide me so that I line up with your will, so I can have that abundant life and my latter years be greater than my former. No matter how strong you think you are in your mindset, in your perseverance, your intellect, your intuition, and perhaps you may not be that type of a person at this particular point in your life, and you're striving to get there. And I don't ever think I'm going to be at that arrived status, because, of course, God takes us from glory to glory to glory. So I will always be a student. Excuse me. Always. But y'all, I'm going to tell you something. It's important to check on people who we deem to be that strong person, who we find ourselves going to fill up our reservoir. who we find ourselves tapping into to get direction, to get good godly counsel from, or just their perspective on things that will help aid you in the decisions that you perhaps need to make in your life, whether that be a mother, a grandmother, a father, uncle, granddaddy, male friend. Don't forget to check on those type people too. Don't forget to call them and just ask them, how you doing? Because as much as and I can be very transparent, as much as I enjoy giving and mentoring and jaw-jacking, during the course of a day, I can talk to many people. And I'm in a position on my job where I have to manage people and I have to troubleshoot, and every day is different. One of my coworkers said something the other day, and I said, you know what? You're right. She says we can be chaos managers. We're chaos administrators. We've learned the art of being able to contain, solve, pinpoint, troubleshoot chaos, and dismantle that chaos and put it in areas that it makes sense, where everybody can continue to function. And a lot of times we may do that and nobody ever knows we're doing it. We're just those people behind the scene making things run. Isn't that the truth? But even if you have those type of people in your life, and even self, and to be that way, or your co-workers, people in your community, even people in your family, you may be the go-to person. And you may not be the only go-to person. You may just be one within that pick of the litter for other people. But check on those people too, because there are days, as jaw-jacking as I am, as much as I love putting puzzles together and analyzing and having an analytical thought process, I need to be checked on. And I'm not afraid to say it, because one thing about becoming mature and wise, it's not just in the tangible material things when the word says we have not because we ask not. But I can just say, as a single woman, it feels good when somebody checks up on you. It feels good when somebody can just say, hey, how you doing, girl? Sometimes people like me need to be not necessarily forced, or just say, girl, let me do something for you. And like I said, I'm not on here pouring out because I need 1,000 people coming at me. No, it's a message for us to just recognize that those people that you may always tap into, check on them, ask them how they're doing. Sometimes we may not say it, but we may need a shoulder to lean on. And I know that we have God, and I have an awesome relationship with God, but again, sometimes in the tangible. Sometimes we need that shoulder too. Not necessarily that we need to throw up and upchuck and throw our guts all out to you, because I have a place to do that. And God, my Heavenly Father, is that. But do know no matter how strong you think a person is, and again, that's the person that you tap into, just know that they too need a shoulder. sometimes. Sometimes they just might need a hug. And just because you think that they may all have it together, and for the most part, that may be the truth. That may be the case. But sometimes those people they just need to be held too. It may not even be that often, but perhaps every once and again. Every once and again. Now, why am I saying all this? Why am I being transparent? Because I think it's important that we don't forget about those kind of people. We can be so wrapped up in our stuff. That's why I come on here. And I want to encourage and I want to uplift. But I want to also be very real. That as much as I love God, as much as I commune with Him, as much as He does take care of me in every aspect, sometimes in the natural, we need a natural hug. We need a natural shoulder. We need a natural, hey girl, or hey sir, hi brother, whoever, how you doing? So just don't forget those type people. Don't forget. You would be surprised just asking that simple question, because you feel like that person needs something grandiose and grand, but just sometimes simply asking that person, you know what? How are you doing today? That's it. That's all. I just wanted to share that with y'all, my thoughts. Anyway, I love y'all. God bless. And may the peace of the Lord be with you. I love y'all.